I know you've been fucking bitches behind my back, but the nanny? Really? Main chick versus side bitch.
Chapter 44, Kiara.
My wedding dress was gone, and the makeup was all cried and smeared off. The only thing that remained from the wedding was my updo. I was now in sweats, walking through the hospital to the waiting room. I had to talk to him face to face, but when I saw him in the waiting room, I felt nothing. His white tux was smeared with blood. We were supposed to be on a plane right now, headed to our honeymoon. Maybe none of that was meant to be. Orlando, his head popped up, but when he realized it was me, a look of shame and panic crossed his face. Is she alive? Do you really care? I did care. I didn't feel like anyone else needed to die, no matter how mad I was. Just answer the question. Yeah, she's alive, and so is the baby. She's resting, but she doesn't want to see you. Orlando told me as if it was going to hurt my feelings. I'm not interested in seeing her, but thanks. I'm here to talk to you. Come on with the bullshit, Kay. You didn't really love me. He was right, but I had something to say to him about that. You didn't love me either. I know you've been fucking bitches behind my back, but the nanny? Really? He looked down, probably ashamed, but it was too late for that. Yeah, I don't understand why you would make it that close to home, but whatever. You fucked your boss. Orlando came back at me. Yeah, I did, and I'm gonna have to pay for that. I shook my head, trying to rid myself of the thoughts. But I just wanted to come up here in person and tell you it's through. Truthfully, it never really was real to begin with. I see why that other bitch wanted to get back at you. What? I didn't understand. Nothing. I guess this is goodbye, he said, standing up like he wanted to give me a hug, but I backed away. Nah, this is good riddance. I had already married one fucked up man in my life, and with him, I was about to marry a second. You'll never find somebody like me, never. And to think I was gonna marry your ass. I stared at him for a moment, now seeing him for the monster that he was. Yeah, you're right, and I don't want to find somebody else like you. I was about to light into his ass, but we were interrupted. Pal family? He looked up as a nurse came over. She looked from him to me, but I pointed in his direction as I walked away, leaving both of them in my past. It was time for me to get into my future, but going back through the hospital to my car, there was one person on my mind now. Taking out my phone, I made a few calls on the way back to my car. It was time that I reconciled everything from my past. To move forward, I didn't want any bad karma on me or my son, and to fix that, I had to be the bigger woman for once in my life.